Alright, so when I told you, gentlemen, I was underdressed for the video, I had to go and look a bit more presentable for these fragrances here. I'm not gonna come on here and disrespect this brand by looking inappropriate, not presentable, to be able to bring you these fancy fragrances here. Alright, so gentlemen, let's get straight to it. We're gonna go with smelling the hair rod first. We got our little stick strips. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smell every last one of them, and I'm gonna wear them. Okay, there's nothing on this, and as I wear them, we're gonna review it again and go back for a follow-up review, and we're gonna just basically talk about my experience, you know, give you the whole rundown on how these things perform. But I was actually curious on to why Parfums de MARLY went with these names, you know what I mean? So I just did a quick little search for you guys to figure out what these hair rod is. It's named after the 18th century thoroughbred horse. It's one of the foundational sires of modern thoroughbred breeding, right? The fragrance aims to capture the majesty and power associated with the legendary stallion. So let's unbox hair rod. Man, I can't believe I'm doing this. Let's get to it. See, I didn't want to toss this here. And let me tell you, these things are really expensive, man. This is the 4.2 ounce, 125 mil, fellas. For future reference, I only really recommend getting the 50 to 100 mil. You go more than that, if you really like that brand, then you step it up. Now, another thing, every video I make on this channel, we're going to be talking about what I like about the design of the bottle, the design. Because for me, when it comes to presentation of fragrances, it's about presentation, because there's so many fragrances. So you could buy any fragrance you want, you know? So it's like, to all the fragrance houses, what makes you different from any other fragrance house? Because I could go and buy anything, it don't matter. So the presentation always matters. Now the way this bottle looks, good God, right? This bottle is crazy. This bottle is crazy. Anyways, this bottle is but anyways, let's get this strip and let's take a smell and let's see what we got going here. So let's move these to the side and let's see what we got going here. Open up the bottle. You know, we got that nice long orifice check. The space in between the bottom of it until when I press it down, that is a lot of space right there, right? So that means, and this is just my opinion, it could be completely wrong, but this is just how I see it. One spray is most likely gonna cover a lot of surface area, right? So let me do a quick spray and let's see what we got going on. I don't want to get this onto anything, but let me make sure I do this right. Get these out the way. Get these out the way. Do a quick spray. Yeah, that's spring action, boy. Ooh, that spring action is crazy. So I want to really take my time with this. I don't want to rush with this, so I'm gonna let it dry. This thing is powerful, boy. Powerful. Take a quick smell. Let me take another. Let me give another smell. Rich. Just rich. Absolutely rich with this thing here. My first guess is that I'm not gonna be able to smell the difference between any of them, but I'm betting maybe I won't, because of how good these are and how prestigious this brand is. But this is the hair rod. You know when they be like pineapple, I don't know what any one of them things smell like. I'm just getting into this, but I could just tell you, obviously it smells hella good. Smells fantastic. All I know is if you just have to be a particular type of person to wear these things. You can't just be living a normal life wearing these things. Like, and even if you are living a normal life, you got to be doing a lot if you're wearing things like this. So the next one we're gonna get into is the Godolphin. We're gonna talk about Godolphin. Now, why would Parfums de MARLY name it Godolphin? They named it Godolphin from the Godolphin Arabian, from a Arabian horse. It seems like considered one of the 3 founding sires of the thoroughbred breed. This horse, imported from the Middle East in the early 18th century, had a significant impact on the horse racing history. The fragrance Godolphin evokes the signification and heritage linked to this influential Arabian horse of the 18th century. So each of these fragrances is inspired by 18th century historic horse racing. Oh, look at the beauty of this. Look at the beauty of this. Look at the beauty of this. Good God. Ooh. If you're somebody that's big on Parfums de MARLY, the French, don't kill me. Parfum, don't kill me. This is a serious brand. And I mean serious. The goldness of the bottle. I mean, what will make them decide to make it gold? I guess maybe because it's inspired by Arabia. I don't know, but let's get straight to smelling this thing immediately. So like I told you, I don't think any one of them is gonna smell bad, but we're gonna just go based off the initial smell that I get when I smell it. We're gonna just go based off the initial smell. So we have the Parfums de MARLY Godolphin. Took 3 pumps to get that thing. This thing evaporated very fast. So that tells me, oh, this one is a heavy one. This one is a heavy hitter. That tells me this one has a lot of alcohol in it. This evaporated very fast. So this tells me this is with the speed at which this alcohol just evaporated off of this paper, this tells me this is more of a warmer summer fragrance, more to be worn in the daytime. Okay, so if I had to already rank it, this is number 2. We got this at number 1 already. If I had to just off the initial, you know what I mean? So let's do it again. No, it's just growing. Damn it, I can't tell. But I could see there's a similar, you can tell this is brother and sister or brother and brother. There's a similitude going on here that you could tell. But the last one here we got going on, we got Pegasus. Most of us know the word Pegasus, typical Greek mythology. So is Pegasus inspired from a horse again? Let's see. So Pegasus is absolutely it is the magnificent winged horse of 18th century, of course. A symbol of power, speed, inspiration. Parfums de MARLY chose the name to represent the fragrance's strong and soaring character. Always strong, all right. Aiming to embody the spirit of victory and elegance with the mythical creature. You're damn right. They're using this to embolden and all of that. Because this brand is insane. If you rocking out here, you got Parfums de MARLY, put a comment in the video and tell me, you know, do you like it? What would you compare this line to? What is the first one you ever got? Do you think it's overrated? Be honest. I want to be so careful with these because it just feels like I'm using jewelry, like liquid jewelry. It's crazy. Alright, so we got another. This one is almost like straight up silverware, right? Gunmetal. You know what I'm saying? Just like having these in your repertoire. You know, it's almost like just having these in your collection is insane. But let's get to it. Alright, last one. Pegasus. Pegasus is the last one. You gotta make sure these orifices are straight. You can't be spraying. I mean, you can spray however you want. This is just me saying what I'm saying, but let's get straight to it. Same thing. So the difference between all of them is this is that heavy nighttime summer. Ooh, oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yes, right. Ooh. Alright, so I'm about to get ready to wrap this up, but gentlemen, brethren, you're solid with all three, right? Gentlemen, obviously you are gonna be killing the game with all three of these things. You know, you're gonna be, like I said, you're gonna be viewed as somebody who makes a significant amount of money. You're gonna look like you have a significant amount of influence. You're gonna be looked at as somebody that has a lot of knowledge and wisdom. I mean, it's all vanity, it is, but these are how you are going to be perceived if people smell these and they find out this is what you're wearing. So yeah, off my first initial sniff of all of these, I would rank number one, number two, and number three. So if I did it over here, number one, we're going with the what's the first one? I'm butchering, but we got the hair rod first. Hair rod is first. We have Godolphin number two. No, we have Pegasus. Yeah, Godolphin is Pegasus is 2, and Godolphin is last. That's how I would wear them. This is just my preference on which ones that I like, just off of the very first initial smell. It could be different when you wear them on skin. They could change in seasons, weather, body chemistry, like I told you in a previous video. Yeah, so Parfums de MARLY, insane value. And gentlemen, if you were able to pick these things up, put a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you pick these things up. Online retailers, fragrance.net, Joma Shop, Max Aroma. If you're gonna pick any one of these up, you won't be disappointed. Absolute fantastic blind buy material going on right here. You won't be disappointed. I would even go as far as to say you probably might even be shocked at how good these smell. But if you're somebody that understands the fragrance game, you're not surprised, you know, especially somebody like me who's just starting out. But I would say maybe a seasoned guy wouldn't be surprised, but somebody like me, I'm not surprised, because this is a very high quality brand, so I'm not surprised. But if you're a Parfums de MARLY guy, put a comment below in the section. Let me know. If you're just a fragrance guy, you want to get into this thing, we can start the conversation, because I want to see gentlemen be gentlemen, and I want all of us to be the best that we could be the most confident that we could be, and set a new standard for all modern men as we see moving forward. So with that being said, holla at your boy.